Hi guys, so this video has been brought to you by the SuperMemo Wiki gang. So in today's episode we will see how you manage prioritization. So first question, like this is a common misbelief people get when they start using SuperMemo. They think that they can first thing learn everything. Like they think they can learn an entire encyclopedia, okay? But spoiler, you can't. This is the first thing, the first rookie mistake we have to avoid. So the problem is, oftentimes when you start learning with SuperMemo, you are obsessed with finishing your outstanding queue. Many days you will not be able to get through all your topics, maybe through all your items, but not through all your topics. That's usually very difficult. And how do we solve the problem that if we're studying for an exam, we're not going to see what we need to study maybe? So how do we approach that? How do we make it possible for us to not suffer from this, right? Because if SuperMemo is showing me topics that I do not care about for my exam, what's the solution? So the first solution would probably be subset review, which is not what we're gonna talk in this video, because the subset review is like more of a patch. So it's like a quick fix. It's not a long-term solution, because every time you would have to start your subset learning. And since interleaved practice is a thing, we would very much like to see our main material interspersed with the other material we're studying. So a little bit of Chinese, a little bit of, I don't know, anatomy, a little bit of physiology, a little bit of macroeconomy, okay? But how do we do that? So today I'm gonna show you. So first thing, look at the screen. I created 4 topics and 4 items. Of these 4 topics and these 4 items, we didn't set the priority. There is literally a function called priority in SuperMemo, and it's gonna solve all our problems. So let's say that A, B, C, D are topics, random topics, or that are in alphabetical order of importance. So the A topic is the most important one, and the D topic is the least important one. So we go Alt P, and we see that this bar here can allow us to change the priority. So you can't really set a big range, like it's quite a fixed range, because we have 8 elements total in this collection, as you can see. So it's like 12.5, 25, 37.5, and so on. But we can still prioritize the right things. And this is how you do it. The lower the number, the higher the priority. So 0, even if this is a little bit unintuitive, is the highest priority. Okay, and so here you see the position in your queue, and here you see the interval. Do not touch this stuff. So we go OK, and we set B as, let's say, 25, C, Alt P as 75, and D as 100. So the least prioritized item topic. Let's do the same with items. So we go 12.5, 37.5, 62, 2.5 and 87.5. Okay, so now that we set our priorities, what are we gonna do? So we're going to quickly add everything to the outstanding queue, but we need to see if our sorting criteria are on. So the priority decides when something is going to be shown to you, but only if your sorting criteria are well in place. Because if you have a randomized collection, you will not see the topics and items in the order of priority. So we're gonna check our sorting criteria. Sorting, so you go on learn, sorting criteria, and let's look at this. So it's quite easy actually. So prioritize items and topics. What does it mean? If we take this to the extreme left, we're gonna have a queue that's completely based on priority, and I'm gonna show you how. This is how many topics you see every item. So here, not many, here, a lot. So let's say I don't want any topics before items, okay? And I do sort now. Then I go to my outstanding view, and I see that they are indeed sorted by priority. So it's obviously I thought I changed these priorities, but okay. If we wanted to have, like, personally myself, I have something like this. Like, I like some random stuff to appear, because not always my priorities are on point. So the less your priorities are on point, the more randomized maybe you want your collection. But let's say this is where I'm comfortable at. So I do sort now, very important, never forget, if you're sorting again, sort now, okay. And now you see, you should, okay, we have too many, wait, we have too few topics and items to show, but we do it again and just increase the randomized proportion, and it didn't sort it. Wait. So as we were saying, if you want to randomize, you go on sorting criteria, you put everything like here, but in an ideal world, I put something like here, but we do not have many topics, so we can't really be picky. If we had more, it would show better this effect. So we go to view, outstanding, and here you can see that the priorities are indeed a little bit mixed up. Not much, to be honest, but a little bit. So what if we wanted to, oh, this is if you want to sort with your criteria out of the sorting criteria window, because yes. Let's say I want more topics than items, but in order of priority, and this is pretty much what you get. This is probably, because there is still some grade of randomization, it's not always perfect. No, there is not degree of randomization, so it should give us Okay, this is a perfect order right now. So sometimes it's a little bit off, but not too much. Like this is how you sort all your topics in a randomized way. Now we're gonna see this in my main collection. Okay, this is my main collection, and now I'm gonna show you, like, if you go on outstanding, I have a lot of stuff here. So you can see I mixed up my topics and my items, right? But they're not really perfectly based on the priorities. Why is that? And why are my windows acting funny? Okay, so we go on learn, sorting criteria. And this is how my sorting criteria looks right now, because my priorities are not that straight for the moment. So if I did something like this and maybe less topics, I'd say, it would look more like this, but it's not really ordered based on priorities. So you have your random element, obviously, not many randoms element in terms of topics, because you have many less topics at the moment interspersed, but you will get more randomity here. And that's it. Like, this is pretty much everything you need to know about the priority queue. My big advice is try not to mess up at the beginning. There are a little, I'll show you, like when you make extracts, there is a quick way to set the priority of your extract, which is Alt Shift X, and you can set the priority of your extract. So let's say I would like 20 on this and see that tomorrow. And this is it. This is the color my extracts are, pink. And that's it. So be careful. Remember, you can't learn everything. And if you can't learn everything, you have to prioritize and to choose your own material. Do not commit the mistake of trying to read an entire book for your exam. Try to always prioritize. Start from your questions. If you have the questions of your exams, start from those, reconstruct incrementally, and we will see how in another video. Questions, internet, notes, books. That's how you move, because the material on the internet is much more clean and precise than your notes. So I would prioritize the internet material to rebuild the answer of a question you don't know the answer to. So that's it. Have fun with SuperMemo and see you in the next video.